A very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome back to the online class. Today we are going to discuss about our 12th chapter, circle. This is very important chapter. So this is the definition of the circle. In our daily life we see in so many objects like coins, bangles, buttons, means shed buttons, and clocks, wall clocks, and wheels of a vehicle. These are all circular objects. These are all circular objects. These are all having thickness also. These are all having some thickness also. So, but the circle is a two-dimensional figure. But the circle is a two-dimensional figure with no thickness is called a circle. Take one of the example. In oil mill tied to fulcrum fixed at a point. Fulcrum fixed at a point. The path of the block is a circle. The path of the block is a circle. So here the fixed point is called center of the circle. This fixed point is called center of the circle. This fulcrum is called radius. This fulcrum is called radius. Next one, path. The path of the block is a circle. The path of the block is a circle. It is also called circumference of the circle. It is also called circumference of the circle. Here next one, draw a circle with the help of compass. Draw a circle of radius 5 centimeters. By using ruler and compass, we can draw a circle of radius 5 centimeters. Here we can draw some more line segments from its center to the boundary of the circle. So these line segments are called OG, OF, OE. Actually OA is the radius. Here radius measure is 5 centimeters. So here the length of the each line segment OG is equals to OF is equals to OE is equals to OA. So all line segments of length 5 centimeters. The length of each line segment is equal. So in this situation we says that a circle is a collection. A circle is a collection of all points in a plane which are at a fixed distance. Which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point on the plane. A circle is a collection of points. A circle is a collection of points in a plane which are at a fixed distance. Which are at a fixed distance. These are all points. A, G, F, E. These are all points. These are all fixed distance from its center. So this fixed point is called center of the circle. These fixed distances are called radius of the circle. So here these fixed distances OG, OF, OE and OA, these are all fixed distances. These fixed distances are called radius. Here this fixed distance is called radius of the circle. Here the fixed point is called center of the circle. So the length of the boundary is called circumference of a circle. Here the length of the boundary is called circumference of the circle. Do this. First one, which circles are congruent to circle A? Which circles are congruent to circle A? Here the congruent circles having same radii. Congruent circles having same radii. So here circle A is congruent to circle E. Circle A is congruent to circle E. So in the given figure, circle A is congruent to circle E. Second question, what measure of circles make them congruent? Here the congruent circles having same radii. So here measure is the radius. Here measure is the radius. What measure of circles make them congruent? So answer is radius. A circle divides the plane into three parts. First one, inside the circle. Next one, on the circle, means circumference on the circle. Third one, outside of the circle. Third one, outside of the circle. A circle divides the plane into three parts. First one, inside of the circle. Next one, on the circle, means circumference. Third one, outside of the circle. This is third one, outside of the circle. Next one, diameter. Diameter of the circle. A line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. A line segment joining any 2 points. Any 2 points on the circle that passes through the center is called diameter. That passes through the center is called diameter. A line segment joining any 2 points on the circle that passes through the center of the circle. The length of the line segment is called its diameter. Next definition, chord. A line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. Here a line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. Here MN is at the 2 points, AB and PQ. These are all chords. A line segment joining any 2 points on the circle is called chord. So here diameter is the largest chord of the circle. Diameter is the largest chord of the circle that can be divides the circle into two equal parts. That can be divides any circle into two equal parts. This part is called semicircle. Exactly the half part of the circle is called semicircle. A line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. So here these are 2 points. MN, AB, PQ are the 2 points. A line segment joining the any 2 points on the circle is called chord. So MN is a chord, AB is a chord, PQ is a chord. And the diameter is the largest chord of the circle. Diameter is always largest chord of the circle. This is very important bit. Next one, arc. The part of the circle between any 2 points on it is called an arc. And it is called an arc. The points on the circle between any 2 points. Here any 2 points. AD is a arc, ADB is a arc, DB is a arc, AE is a arc, EB is a arc. So a part of the circle between any 2 points on it is called arc. And it is here ADB. ADB is the minor arc and AEB is the major arc. ADB is the minor arc and AEB is the major arc. The part of the circle between any 2 points on it is called arc. AB is the arc, AEB is the arc, ADB is the arc. So ADB is a minor arc, AEB is a major arc. Here arc is denoted by AB arc. Here arc is denoted by AB arc. Arc is denoted by this symbol. Arc is denoted by this symbol. Here APB is the minor arc, AMB is the major arc. Here arc, APB is less than arc AMB. APB is less than arc AMB. Arc is denoted by the symbol APB arc, AMB arc. This is the minor arc, this is the major arc. So next one, segment. Segment of the circle. The region between the chord and the minor arc is called minor segment. The region between the minor arc, this is the minor arc, APB is the minor arc and the segment, AB is the segment. APB is the minor arc, AB is the segment. The region between the chord and the minor arc is called minor segment. This is the minor segment. This dotted portion is called minor segment. And the region between the chord and the major arc is called major segment. The region between the major arc and chord is called major segment. So the region between the chord and the major arc, the region between the chord and the major arc is called major segment. This lines portion is called, this one is called major segment. Next one, sector of the circle. The region enclosed by an arc and two radii joining the center to its end point of the arc is called sector. The region enclosed by an arc, region enclosed by an arc, this is the A and B is the minor arc, and two radii joining the center to its endpoints of the arc. These are the two radius joining the center of the circle to its endpoint of the arc is called, this portion is called sector. The region enclosed by an arc and the two radii, this is the region enclosed by an arc and two radii joining the center to its endpoint of the arc is called sector. So here an area enclosed by an arc and two radii is called, this portion is called sector. This portion is called sector. An area enclosed by minor arc and two radii is called minor sector. An area enclosed by major arc and two radii is called major sector. So this is the minor sector, this is the major sector. A region, the region enclosed by an arc and two radii is called sector. This is the sector, this is also sector, this is minor sector, this is major sector. This is exercise 12.1. First question, first Roman. Name the following parts from the adjacent figure. Name the following parts from the adjacent figure. Here OA, OA is the radius, and AB, here AB is the diameter, and BC, BC is the minor arc, BC is the minor arc, and AC, here AC is the chord, AC is the chord, and DCB, here DCB, DCB is the major arc, DCB is the major arc, and ACB, ACB means exactly half of the circle. This measure is the exactly half of the circle, so it is a semicircle. ACB is the semicircle. Here AD, here AD is the chord, AD is also chord, and the shaded region is called minor segment. Shaded region is the minor segment. This is the major segment and this one is the shaded portion is the minor segment. Once again I repeat, OA is the radius, AB is the diameter, and BC is the minor arc, and AC is the chord, and DCB is the major arc, DCB is the major arc, and ACB means exactly half of the circle, so it is a semicircle. ACB means semicircle, and AD is also chord, and shaded region is called minor segment. Here shaded region is called minor segment. This is Roman number 2. State true or false. First one, a circle divide the plane into three equal parts. Yes, it is true. The three parts are inside the circle and boundary of the circle and outside of the circle. Yes, it is true. A circle divides the plane into three parts. The region enclosed by chord and minor arc is called minor segment. The region enclosed by chord and minor arc is called minor segment. Yes, it is true. The region enclosed by minor arc and chord is called minor segment. This is the minor segment. Yes, it is true. Third one, region enclosed by major arc and chord is called major segment. Region enclosed by chord and major arc is called, this is the major segment of the circle. Next one, fourth one, the diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. Yes, it is true. The diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. Each part is called semicircle. Yes, it is true. Next one, fifth one, sector is the area enclosed by two radii and chord. Sector is the area. This is the sector. Sector is the area enclosed by two radii in chord. No. Sector is the area enclosed by two radii and one arc. This portion is called sector. So it is false. Remaining one. Sixth one. The longest of all chords of a circle is called diameter. The longest of all chords of a circle is called diameter. Yes, it is true. This is very important. This is very important, my dear children. Next one, seventh one. The midpoint of any diameter of the circle is called the center. The midpoint of any diameter of the circle is called center. Yes, this is also true. Here in this figure, PQ is a chord, MN is a chord, AB is a chord. So this is also called diameter. The longest of all chords of a circle is called a diameter. So this is the longest chord. This is the longest chord. The diameter is a longest chord of the circle. Next, sixth one. The midpoint of any diameter is called its center. So the midpoint of diameter, exactly the midpoint of diameter is called center of the circle. Okay, my dear students, write all definitions 5 times as your homework. If you have any doubts in this session, please contact my number. Thank you.